Welcome back to the morning show on this Monday. It's a great day to learn about agriculture here in Central Illinois. What better way to do that than with our Ag in the Classroom segment? With me now, Julie Adcock from the Champaign County Farm Bureau Foundation's Ag in the Classroom program. Julie, we've had the pleasure of having you all month long here, sharing some of the lessons and games and more that you're teaching in schools here in Champaign County. Halloween is right around the corner here. It's about a week or so away, next week. And of course, everyone thinks about pumpkins when it comes to Halloween. You've got a nice lesson to talk about that, don't you?
Yes, because during this time of year, we are going to decorate our jack-o'-lanterns.
That's true.
Yes. So, but what do we do with these when we're all done? Now, Illinois is the #1 producer of pumpkins in the entire world. So we are a great resource for getting pumpkins and doing our jack-o'-lanterns. Now, the history behind it is jack-o'-lanterns first were in Ireland, and they used turnips, which turnips are much smaller than these pumpkins right here. And they would carve those out in order to ward off the spirit of Jack, and they would put a light in it, and then it would be the jack-o'-lantern.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then when they came to America, turnips weren't as popular. There were a lot of pumpkins, so we started using the pumpkins, and they are much bigger and can create bigger presents. But now that we've done our jack-o'-lanterns, what do we do with them? They're gonna decompose, right? They're gonna start rotting.
Either that or the neighborhood squirrels and birds are gonna start pecking at them. So yeah. That's an interesting question. I mean, you probably just don't want to throw them in the trash, do you?
No, we want to have them regrow. So this is our activity for the kids in the classroom, is we're gonna start and we're gonna make our own jack-o'-lantern on our paper plate. Okay, so you just color it and you can put the face however you want to do it. But inside of it, we have put all the ingredients of the life cycle of a pumpkin. So let's start, because I can magically start the life cycle right now.
Okay.
So the first part after it decomposes is the seeds are going to plant underneath the ground.
Oh, fascinating.
Okay, and they're going to start growing. Then what grows next is our leaves and our vines. Okay, so that'll come next. And then what happens, you see it in the spring all the time, our flowers are going to bloom. And then we talk about what comes and visits the flowers, our bees and our butterflies.
Yeah,
and they're going to pollinate, because with that, we aren't going to be able to get our fruit, our pumpkin. So the pumpkins start off green because
that's right, they do.
They need to have more sun and rain and time in order to grow. And then we get our pumpkin that we all know. And so this is how we go through the plant life cycle of a jack-o'-lantern.
And so this is, you save the seeds and you save the pumpkins, and you can compost them, of course, for nutrients as well. And you're having kids cut this out and make this, aren't you?
Yeah.
So maybe some parents in Champaign County soon are going to be finding a little lesson like this. How fun was that? She started pulling, I was like, she's a magician.
It is.
Pretty exciting stuff there. So you got the jack-o'-lanterns here with the little display. Of course, pumpkins in Illinois, you mentioned that they're #1. Yes. We're very popular with the pumpkins you eat as well. Isn't that correct?
Yes. So out of Morton is where we have the pumpkins that go to the Libby Manufacturing that make our pumpkin pies.
And I tell you what, one of my favorite things to use pumpkin for, you get the can of pumpkin without any spice, pumpkin chili, pumpkin soup. Fall, one of the favorite times of the season here. We got a book recommendation, Pumpkin Jack by Will Hubble. Little book recommendation there, and then also the Ag Mag. The pumpkin one's really great. Got lots of great information there. How can teachers request the Ag magazines?
They can contact the Champaign County Farm Bureau Foundation, and we can bring those to your classroom, or you can pick them up at the office.
And of course, then if you're not in Champaign County, you've got a local coordinator as well. So if you're looking for Ag Mag, Ag lessons, book recommendations, and more, we've got links to that and more all on our website, WCIA.com.